Good evening. This is E. Rangarajan, practicing community. This is independent director exam. Nowadays, that the Ministry of Corporate Affairs is asking for the independent director to create a lot of independent directors. So that what will happen? Every listed company, every other companies will have their own independent directors requirement threshold limit as per the threshold limit of the Companies Act. Independent directors should be appointed. The section 149 is talking about the independent director. So you have to other than the professionals, they have to write the exam and pass the exam. So we are here to discuss about the independent directors exam. One should have a valid DIN becoming independent director. What is a DIN? DIN means director identification number. So one should have anywhere he is becoming a director of the company, anywhere he is holding the directorship in any other private or public limited company, he is eligible to appear the exam and also become a independent director. On successful completion passing of the examination, independent director he can enroll himself that the independent directors database. From there, they will be selected. The profile will be very attractive for becoming independent directors. So this is the one kind of awareness we are creating here. What is a course syllabus? Incorporation of companies, share capital, institution of directors, liability of directors, and KMP. KMP means key manager personnel, general meetings, board and committee meetings, related party transactions, financials. We will discuss one by one in coming slides. Who is a director? Section 234 of the Companies Act defined director means a director appointed to the board of a company. Normally, directors are always appointed by the board of directors. Shareholders are appointing the directors to manage and supervise the company's day-to-day operations. Sometimes shareholders and directors may be the same person. In big organizations or big corporates, the director is separate and shareholders are separate. So this is the why the director means a director appointed to the board of a company. Means director means who is having a validated director identification number. Uh, then only he is able to yeah, he is eligible to appoint as a director. Who is a board of directors? Section 210. Board of directors are board. The international company means collective body of directors of the company. Board of directors please collective of body of directors please in case of the private limited two directors, in case of the minimum public limited company is three directors, in case of one person company is only one directors. This is called the board of directors. Board of directors among themselves to discuss all the company's operations, uh, company's profitability, peer review, competitors margin, and also marketing strategy, business strategy, workman strategy, everything they will create. This is called board of directors. Now we can come to the duties of directors. What is the duties of directors of the duties of directors? Whenever a person is a director appointed in the company, he should act according to the articles of the company. What is the articles? Articles of association is the bible for the company. It will have all kind of rules and regulation, transfer, transmission, how board meeting will be conducted, how chairman will be appointed, managing directors, alternative directors, additional directors, like that. All details will be all details will be uh, included in the duties. All the details are included in the articles of association. One. So he has to act according to the in accordance with the articles of the company. Second, a director company shall good faith in order to promote the objects of the company for the benefit of members as a whole and the best interest of the company, employees, shareholders, community for the protection of environment. So as a whole, a director has a whole good faith to promote the objects, main objects of the company for which the company is pursuing. He has to act in a good faith and it will benefit the members as a whole in the best interest of the company, its employees, its shareholders, the community, and for the protection of the environment. Next, a director of a company shall exercise duties due and reasonable care, shall skill and diligence, shall exercise the independent judgment. Always the company director has to exercise his duties with a due and reasonable care and skill and diligence. So that what will happen, it will be the best interest of the company. Next, company director shall not involve in situation which he has direct or indirect interest in the conflicts or possibly may conflict the interest of the company. The interested directors has to disclose his interest in the suppose A is director in the X company, and A is also a director in the Y company. Means X company wants to issue the some orders to the Y company, means A has to disclose that I am also a director in the company, so that the disclosure is transparency. So direct or indirect conflicts, so he has to explain properly. That is the why he should not have any the interest. He has to disclose it to the properly to the board of directors. Director of company shall not achieve or attempt to achieve any undue gain or advantage either himself or his relatives, partners, associates. If such directors is found guilty, and he shall be liable to pay an amount equal to the gain of the company. So he should not have any undue gain, undue advantage, or himself or his relatives, partners or associates. So he should be a very honest, and there should not be any undue claim, undue gain has to be do that. Director of company shall not assign his office or any assignment to be made shall be void. So the director has to perform his duties and other things as to himself only, not to he should not give the his position to any other person. He should not delegate his position to any other person. Another person cannot act as a director on behalf of the person concerned directors. A director of the company contravenes the provision of this action. Such a director should be punishable with the fine shall not be less than 1 lakh rupees, but which may extend to 5 lakh rupees. This is the penal provisions of the Companies Act, where a director of any contravenes any of the provisions of the second is shall be punishable. Shall be punishable. Mandatorily shall be punishable with a fine which shall not be less than 1 lakh rupees, but may extend to 5 lakhs. This is the director's duties. Private limited companies, we are going to give the brief of our private company. Private limited company means restricts the right to transfer its shares, except in case of one-person company, limits the number of its members to 100, provided where two or more persons hold one or more shares in company jointly, they shall be purpose of this class to be treated as a single member. The 200 also, the 200 members also, there is some kind of exceptions are there, which we will discuss in later. Public limited company. Public limited company means it's not a private limited company. Provided a company which is a subsidiary of company, not being a private company, shall be deemed to be a public company for the purpose of the act, even where such subsidiary company continues to be a private company in its articles. Thank you very much.